Hi, my name's Linda, and I understand that you have made a donation to Gilda's Club in South Jersey. I wanted to take this moment to thank you for making that donation and helping you to put a face to some of the many people that your donation will help. I found myself with a cancer diagnosis in the midst of the pandemic in an area that I had just moved to and had no doctors or um, people that I could call on. And I stumbled upon Gilda's Club at a moment when I was quite desperate and scared and angry and all the feelings that come with a cancer diagnosis. And I want you to know that you have, by making this donation, touched my life, touched the life of my husband, my children, all of my family and friends, because when you help me, you help everyone who loves me. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you so that you know you do make a difference. And I think so often nowadays we're not appreciative of things as much as we should be. And my first thought was, oh, I don't have time to make a video. And then I realized, no, I do have time because I'm here. And Gilda's Club has helped me on multiple occasions. So thank you very much.
My husband and I had started coming to Gilda's Club after he had been diagnosed with lung cancer, and he was still doing well. But we had heard about Gilda's Club, and we started to come to all the fun activities that they would have. They had, especially if it involved food. He always liked to come to that. But then when he passed away, and it's actually been a while now. It's been 7.5 years, and I still come, intermittently um, for that extra support because when he passed away, I didn't think that I was going to be able to survive the pain, the pain of his loss. And Gilda's was literally, a lifesaver for me. If I could have come more than once a week to the group, I would have come. And um, the facilitators were, kind and caring, and they were there for you if you know, and the other members of the group. Now, as you heard a little bit, um, the other members were supportive, and it really helped to know that other people were going through the same kind of thing that you were going through. So I still feel very connected to Gilda's, although I don't come as often anymore. But I couldn't speak any more highly of Gilda's and the staff and the program.
I'm Nancy. My husband Mike died from melanoma. It'll be 3 years at the end of January. And I actually found out about Gilda's from Deb, who was a member when her daughter was on the floor at the hospital where I worked. That's how I found out about it. And I don't know where I would be without it. It became my lifeline. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know anybody. None of my friends had lost a spouse. I just was lost. And I went to my first Gilda's meeting and I'm like, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to be. And like I said, coming up on 3 years, and I still come every week that I'm not working. And I just can't speak highly enough about the program and everything it does for us.
Uh, I knew of a woman who had come to Gilda's during her cancer treatment, and after Sal passed away on Christmas Eve of 2017. After, I went through like the first 4 months, and I remember thinking I can't do this on my own, and I didn't know. I really didn't know, and once again, I didn't know anybody who had lost their husband. And so I just recalled this woman, Eileen, and I remember I was sitting in a parking lot, in a Wawa parking lot, not getting gas and not eating. I mean, I just pulled in there because I was I guess I was just crazy at that time. And I pulled in and I got my phone out and I looked up Gilda's. And I remember it was like my birthday was April 5th. And I think it was the same day as that night they were having the meeting. And or the day before anyway, I called, and that's when I just said I can't do it alone. And I came that night, and I remember when everybody introduced themselves, and I even had to say my husband's name and that he had passed away. It was really hard, but it was the beginning of learning how to live this new life. And I could literally, and I mean this, I could not have done it without all these wonderful people. And then the ones you don't even see behind the scenes, you know, that make it all stay happening. So I'm very blessed to have been here, to be able to have been here or be here.
My wife passed away about 8 years ago from melanoma. We were together, we were married 40 years, so we're together longer than that, since we were kids. And it was a lot more difficult than I ever imagined. I didn't really go out at the time, except for a little, there was a gym in our community. I managed to go there. And some woman just looked at me and said, what's wrong? I guess I had an air of said, I said, my wife passed away. She said, you can't go through this alone, because I'm all alone. I have no one else. So she directed me to Gilda's, and boy, that was a godsend, really. And I'm a little cynical, so when I went there, I wasn't too sure about what this organization was about, you know, what's the real motive. But these are really genuine people. And coming from me, that's a rave. So
I started going to Gilda's because my daughter got diagnosed with breast cancer, and I came to the Friends and Family group every Tuesday night, and I did that for 1.5 years. And then when she passed, I transitioned into the grief group, and I've been coming for little over 3 years now, every Thursday night. And through COVID, we've been Zooming it.
My wife passed away, Laura passed away in November from a 20-month battle with glioblastoma, which is brain cancer. And I wanted to jump on the boat right away because I didn't want to just wallow in that deep hole by myself, even though I've got great friends and family. And our hospice group gave me the name of Gilda's Club, and I got in touch with Steph, and I've been coming, I think it was a month or less than a month after Laura passed, 3-4 weeks. So I'm the newest member, and I've never met with the group in person because I obviously just joined and it's COVID. So thanks to Zoom, I get a chance to talk to these people and continue my journey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.